What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharp, and welcome to this. Well, I don't even know what we're going to call this. This is a special edition of TSR Live. I am joined today by Phoenix Light Games. Let's go ahead and give you a Don DeMarco. This is going to be your maiden voyage. All right, so PLG, listen, longtime follower, longtime subscriber and supporter. Listen, tell the people a little bit about yourself, how you found the channel, and what inspired you to do this.
Yeah, my name is PLG, but if you want to, if you want to call me by my real name is Brandon, or you can call me by Phoenix, whatever tips your fancy, whatever is your guys are more comfortable with. I discovered Donovan Sharp about, I say 2 years ago when I started watching his content and everything like that. Okay. And it really opened my eyes. I went back and forth with him with Fresh and Fit. I found out about him through with his introduction with Fresh and Fit. Okay. And I started tuning into his content, and I was like, holy shit, this nigga is making a lot of sense to me. So like I've been following him for, quite a bit. And then I started, be getting more active into the RP space and into the, quote unquote manosphere space. Right. I prefer the RP space. Manosphere kind of sounds egocentric or whatever. Yeah, but yeah. So and Donovan is one of the people who inspired me to start this journey. I'm gonna be starting my YouTube channel most likely in January. Okay. Because I've had I gotta work some stuff out. I don't even know if I'm moving yet. So but yeah, I'm gonna start my YouTube channel most likely in January, and I'm gonna be doing similar stuff to what Donovan's doing. Mm-hmm. and I'm gonna be hopping in on maybe doing some gaming here and there to see if I can find my schedule or anything. I got a lot of stuff to plan, but yeah, I can't wait to get started on this. Thank you for having me, Donovan.
Good. We have our first troll in the chat. Says rage baiting is why most of you red pill niggas fell off. Oh boy, you must. Oh, I'm sorry. God. Race baiting is why most of you red pill niggas fell off. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a second. So already we have our biggest fan up in here. No, this is not race baiting. Walk light Kel. This is just telling the truth. It's funny, PLG. It's funny with niggas because Walk Light Kel is not a black man. Walk Light Kel is a nigga. And niggas call it, and when you keep it real about their women, the American black woman, they call it race baiting. No, this isn't race baiting. This is keeping it fucking real. Caitlin Clark is America's sweetheart, and Angel Reese is America's thought. And we are going to. So what we're going to do now is we are going to react to a video by the Hodge twins talking about Angel Reese's appearance or Shaquille O'Neal's appearance on the Angel Reese podcast called Unapologetically Angel, this is basically her doubling down on being a hoe, and I really just don't give a shit. But here we go.
Well, black women good for that. Wait, Shaq did kind of get crazy. Oh, come on now. They're adults. Black women, everybody know black women sensitive.
Oh, yeah.
And black men is not sensitive. It's a bad combo. Yeah. But anyway, so a lot of women is going after Shaq, and it's all based around, see that picture of Angel Reese? Right. She was at some event, and her butt's practically hanging out the back of that. Yeah, you can see everything from the front, too. Yeah. I mean, whatever. So, but watch what Shaq does. Watch this. Women going after him.
O'Neal may have good intentions, y'all, but so many women have experienced an older man say that they look at them as a niece or they see them as a daughter, and out the same mouth will say, but your ass is fine, though. And Shaquille O'Neal is offended that people would even suggest that he looks at Angel Reese any way other than a daughter.
Mm-hmm. How many times have I told you I love you?
A lot.
Okay, so if a person knows that it's like Shaq is Angel's mentor, he would never even cross that line with her. Yeah. Now, other than that, first person said that, get out. Like, are you what? Why you pretend you love her? One, I do love her. I love her as a daughter.
Shaquille, with all due respect, if you really look at her like a daughter, what daddy says this to their daughter? Roll the clip.
Well, especially all the WNBA. I'm proud of you ladies, and I hope your dream comes true. If you listen to my method, your dream will definitely come through. Lower that rim a 0.5 millisecond of an inch, and you don't strike this from the tape, Christian.
We ain't striking it.
Don't. Let me tell you, you just lower like that to where it gives you ability to dunk. Bro, imagine you.
I'm not imagining.
Let me finish. Imagine you in the same little shirt you had on at the Wild 'N Out show, dunking. You know how many t-shirts you gonna sell? You tripping.
Oh my
what?
God.
What? Them same little shirt you had on.
Okay, all right.
I wouldn't buy that shirt, but I know my boy Chris.
You see, see how she's all uncomfortable now?
Yeah.
See how she's all uncomfortable and whatnot? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the reason why she's all uncomfortable is because Shaquille O'Neal is pointing out the obvious. Yeah. Angel Reese shows her body. Mm-hmm. That's what she does. Angel Reese shows her body all the time. Just like you said a long time before. We know what Angel Reese's ass looks like. We don't. Somebody actually said it in the chat earlier.
We don't know what Caitlin Clark's ass looks like. Yep.
There you go.
That. Yeah. And can I tackle on what the woman said in the car?
Yeah, let's go.
She said that how do I say this? She said that if you had a daughter, you wouldn't talk to her this way. No, if I had a daughter who's thinking about getting up to some fuck shit by showing her body for the world to see, I would be talking to her like this, because what Shaq is doing is just responding to her behavior accordingly. This is how you will be treated if you put yourself out in a certain way. This is it, and this woman in the car just responding to Shaq's comment. That just means, hey, you know what? Angel Reese may dress like a hoe. She may act like a hoe. Why do you got to treat her like a hoe?
There you go.
It's like they don't want to take accountability for their decisions. Like if you dress like a hoe, be prepared to be treated like one. And this is another thing that I want to tackle.
Okay. Clearly,
throughout this entire clip that we're going to continue watching, it's clear that here's the thing. We already know my thoughts on Angel Reese, but would I like her? Would I like her to have her on a basketball team? Absolutely. She's very talented, and she can definitely play. But here's the thing. Here's the thing that these women don't understand. Just because Shaq respects her as a basketball player doesn't mean he has to respect her as a woman.
There you go.
They're two different things. Caitlin Clark accomplished both avenues, but Angel Reese is not a respectable woman. She may be a fantastic player, but she's not a respectable woman. Your thoughts?
Yeah. The thing is this, man. This is why I labeled this America's Sweetheart versus America's Thought. Angel Reese is the only reason why we know who Angel Reese is because she was the first person to troll Caitlin Clark. She was the first one. She did this whole and then of course, black women came after Caitlin Clark. Well, she did the same thing. No. She did that to another player on another team.
Yeah,
let's continue.
It was the other chick, the white chick, I think.
Yeah. It was Haley Van Lith. Yeah, Haley Van Lith. Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't at her.
Niggas, y'all. Yeah, exactly. All right, let's continue. Oops. Oh, my bad.
And Alex about that shit. Because listen, you're not beautiful or good looking. You are gorgeous.
The fact of the matter is, as a woman, so many of us hear the discomfort.
I mean, why is she uncomfortable with that? She wore it.
Thank you.
Her booty's practically
exactly. She wore it
hanging out the back of her shorts.
No, her booty is literally hanging out the back of her shorts.
I mean, literally all we see.
If Shaq made you feel uncomfortable, you should have been uncomfortable when you wore that outfit.
Thank you, dude.
And there's a reason why she's fucking uncomfortable, because she knows at the back of her mind she shouldn't be doing that.
Right. Well, it's not that she shouldn't be doing that. It's just that these are the consequences of her actions.
Yeah, that's right.
You don't get to wear booty shorts and not have somebody talk about it. I'm sorry, sweetheart. If you feel uncomfortable, just like the Hodge twin says, then you should have felt uncomfortable when you walked your slutty ass up, when you walked your whole ass on the stage. Go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. Like this is an action. Like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm quoting this chick from the Fresh and Fit podcast. The chick that got kicked out. For every action, there's a reaction. Yeah. She is right. For every action, there's a reaction. If you dress yourself in a certain way as a woman, men will treat you accordingly. Myron says this all the time. We as men can't sexualize a woman unless they sexualize themselves first.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. We don't sexualize women who don't sexualize themselves. If a girl is wearing a long Sunday dress, we're not sexualizing her because she made that choice. But if a girl dresses like Angel Reese on the stage, that's when we sexualize her because she sexualized herself.
Yes. Yeah, and women, you should feel uncomfortable in that outfit, and you just expect men just supposed to say nothing. He's actually joking, though.
Yeah. It's the wrong. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a female. I'm not a sensitive black one. I can tell you that. But Shaq was joking. I mean, is it wrong? if Angel Reese feels that way, but come on, I don't know. I really don't know. I have no problem with it, but I have a sick sense of humor, so I'm not a good.
Yeah, but he's joking because they don't make no money in that league.
Yeah, he made a joke.
You could be the manager.
Until Caitlin Clark came in
and make.
Yeah, they don't make. Yeah, they didn't make any money in the league until Caitlin Clark. Armando Moreno says, "I'd still hit it though." Listen, a lot of people would fuck Angel Reese. And I'll put it to you like this, PLG. I think more people would fuck Angel Reese than they would fuck Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though.
Go ahead.
More people would marry Caitlin Clark.
There you go.
Then fuck Angel Reese.
There you go. There it is. And to me, like physical physically, I think Angel Reese is more attractive than Caitlin Clark.
Absolutely. And here's the thing.
There's no doubt about it.
And here's the thing. This is the whole. I remember calling about this 2 months ago. Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark. It's the same thing with Pearl and Brittany Renner.
Yep, there you go. And what was the thing that you have said about Pearl and Brittany Renner about high value women?
Oh, women who are respected by men of value are hated by the majority of low value women. There
you go. There it is. There it is. They are hated on by the majority of low value women. This is why Caitlin Clark. This is why she's hated on. Black Lemur 2009 says, "Nah, Caitlin seems crazy." Black Lemur, I gotta disagree with you on this. Caitlin doesn't seem. And Black Lemur is a longtime supporter of mine. And Black Lemur, thank God for him, he actually, to be honest with you, he actually champions for Black women. He happens to be a man who still loves Black women. But I think Black Lemur, I think you're being a little bit disingenuous here. Nothing about Caitlin Clark seems crazy.
No, she seems calm, cool, and collected. I haven't seen her like angry, like pissed off.
Caitlin Clark doesn't seem. Listen, Caitlin Clark doesn't seem crazy at all. No. It's just that people who are fans of Angel Reese feel the need to down. And I'm not saying that Black Lemur is. I'm not saying that Black Lemur is a fan of Angel Reese, but I do know that he prefers women who look like Angel Reese over women who look like Caitlin Clark. That is perfectly fine. But there is nothing crazy about Caitlin Clark. She's a straight Midwestern girl with a boyfriend who plays for the Indiana Fever. There's nothing crazy about that.
No, and here's the thing. This is what we as men have to really stop doing. Just because a woman looks better than another does not mean that we have to prioritize her beauty aesthetics to her traits to becoming a good wife.
There you go.
We have to separate the two and be able to tell the difference between the two. Because that's we as men, we operate on a default of logic. And so we have to look at this pragmatically. We can't look at this like, oh, Angel Reese is hot, so therefore she's better. No, we can't think like that.
No way. And it's funny, we preach that in this community all the time. We say if a woman being attractive, that's just the start. Okay.
Yes.
You got to have everything else. Angel Reese is attractive. And just like you said earlier, listen, man, I'm no fan of Angel Reese, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you that the bitch can't ball. Like, dude, if I'm starting a WNBA team, I'm having Angel Reese on the squad because the bitch is the best rebounder in the league. And she was just a rookie. On the outside of the basketball court, I wouldn't piss on her if she were on fire. That's just how that works. That's just how that works. I have no Angel Reese. And you know, the interesting thing is Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark it's almost like a culture war. It's almost like a culture war. It's almost good girls versus sluts, man. Like Angel Reese is 1000% a thought. Nobody thinks Angel Reese is not a wife. She's not. No. She's a side piece. She's a situationship. Caitlin Clark, and somebody said it in the chat. You fuck Angel Reese, you make love to Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, it was diabolical, man. She's hittable, but not committable.
Yep, hittable, but not committable. There you go. Yeah. So while Angel Reese is objectively more attractive than Caitlin Clark's going to make the better wife. I think we all know that.
It's the same with Pearl and Brittany.
There you go. Yeah, right.
Brittany's clearly attractive. I'd smash, but here's the thing. But here's the thing. Pearl is clearly the better wife. And Brittany got no man, but I'm pretty sure Pearl's dating somebody. I don't know what's going on with that because that's between you and her, but I'm pretty sure she's in a relationship, right?
I can't confirm nor deny the.
Okay. All right. Never mind then. That's not my place. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. The point is that, and the interesting thing is here, PLG, is Brittany Renner's looks have already started to fade. Like, she like Sterling Cooper, porn star, good friend of mine. He says a lot of girls get in the industry and they get what he calls shot out. In other words, they get him at 18 years old and they do everything with everybody within the first year. Then nobody wants to see him anymore because they've seen her do all of the things there are to be done.
Yeah, I saw her when she was on with Pearl on the last show. No, I saw her when she was on Pearl with the last show when Pearl just left that trash podcast. She looked bad.
Yeah, that was crazy.
She looked crazy. Like she was
she looks
made
like
of plastic or something.
Dude, Brittany Renner appears to have aged. She appears to have aged what, a decade overnight. It's insane. Let's continue.
Like twice the amount of money she's making.
Oh, managers at Starbucks do make twice the amount of money she makes.
But I don't see why women are up in arms about
because black women are sensitive.
Yes.
Yeah, but how are you like sensitive? He's making that comment. Why are you wearing stuff like this? Do we have the video of them?
Well, you can pull it up. You can put up some photos of Angel Reese.
Here we go.
It's like a wild event.
And them Daisy Dukes.
Them Daisy Dukes. Here we go.
Daisy could wear them shorts, but you can't.
Yeah, Daisy could wear those.
Yeah, Daisy would be just fine, but you Angel Reese. You can't wear them. There you go.
Look at that.
Look at that.
On the side.
Ass everywhere.
Yeah.
Everybody knows. Look, you can see her vagina.
Damn, there it is.
Come on, man.
She don't act all uncomfortable.
And Shaq made a joke about if you wear those.
Say again.
I said ass everywhere.
Dude, we all know exactly what her ass looks like. She has left nothing to the imagination.
Shorts. You lower the rim down and you start ducking. You go sell all kinds of merchandise.
Yeah, look at that. Look at it from the side.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, so you're not offended to wear stuff like that, but when somebody makes a joke about it, you're not.
Now you want to be all uncomfortable?
All right, so it's some black women responding.
Yeah.
To Shaq.
Here we go.
Let's go ahead and play the video for more we left.
Is as a woman, so many of us hear the discomfort in Angel when she's saying, all right, basically, because it's creepy. She sees you as someone like a father, like an uncle, and it's creepy for her to hear you characterize her like that. Those little.
Characterize her like that. Yeah, but she wore the shorts, boo. She wore the shorts.
I want to be
shorts,
Go ahead.
I want to be a slut, but don't call me one.
Yes, I want to dress like a slut, but don't call me a slut.
Yeah.
No one wants to hear their daddy or uncle talking to them that way.
Yeah, but guess what, bitch? That's not her daddy, and that ain't her goddamn uncle.
No.
Hold on. Just because Shaquille O'Neal says that he sees her as a daughter, that does not mean he sees her as a daughter. She is not a blood Listen, she is not a blood relative of Shaquille O'Neal. That's just how it goes. Just because he says I see you as a daughter doesn't automatically make them kinfolk. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's like you said, every time whenever you do a Fresh and Fit breakdown, when these bitches get taken out or when they get arrested on the Hard R podcast, black women think they own black men.
Every time.
And because of that, they think they can police their behavior.
Yep. There it is.
And also, Donovan, one more thing. I don't want to cut you off. How should I interject? Because I don't want to
this is fine. No. This is perfectly fine. This is banter, and the more we do these, the more we're gonna get used to playing off each other. So don't sweat it. It always goes like this at first. Go back and watch the first Weights and Dates. Myron and I are talking over each other the whole time. It happens.
I actually watched that. It was very informative, and it was like I had to go back a couple of times because it was hard to hear the both of you. But yeah, I totally see. I see your point.
Luke Perry says, bitch, you in a car, let's see your place. Black Lemur 2009 says, if you're going to wear that, then don't whine. Yeah, exactly. Totally agree. BS Profile says, I would love to see the definition of, quote, creepy that all women can agree on. Well, that's the thing, BS Profile. Women throw around the word creepy like they throw around the word sexual assault. It is highly subjective. Basically, it's only creepy if the man looking at her is attractive. If the man is unattractive, and I know that I've frozen because there's something going on with my phone, there I am again. If the man is unattractive, it is seen as creepy. If he's attractive, it's seen as he's got game. That's just how that goes.
And that's why it's questionable whether or not you see her that way, because you made her feel uncomfortable, clearly, because you were crossing a boundary as
Black Lemur says if you dress like that with your man, it's okay. Totally agree.
Yes.
Totally agree. Listen, if Angel Reese is out with her man and she wants to look cute in some booty shorts, I ain't mad at that.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at that. But when you out here wearing booty shorts out on the stage, and then when Shaquille O'Neal kind of makes fun of you for it, you don't get to act like he's creepy. You don't.
Exactly. You talk about it all the time. You have, whenever you go to a dinner or some type of outing, you put Devin in in very sexy clothing.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. But the issue is when she goes out there looking like that by herself. That's the key. That's the key, because that's disrespectful to the man that she's in a relationship with. But if Angel Reese is doing that and she ain't got no man, how do you expect to be treated?
There you go. Like a hoe, because you're dressed like one. Luke Perry says Shaq made $100 million. He doesn't have to creep on a WNBA player. Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's funny. It's funny how this is, again, another hair hat wearing bitch trying to act like, well, Shaq is being Shaq is not being creepy. Shaq's being a fucking man. Angel Reese is objectively attractive. Pardon me. Angel Reese is objectively attractive, and Shaquille O'Neal is a straight man. He saw what she looks like in those booty shorts. He knows what her ass looks like. Ain't nothing creepy about it, boo. Ain't nothing creepy about it. Dude, Shaq is a top 1% man. Stop it. And here's another comment. Alaskan K says, bro, if she thinks Shaq is creepy, she's cooked. Exactly. Shaq is creepy. Bitch, get the
Shaq is creepy. Like, Shaq is creepy. Okay, bitch. Shaq wouldn't deal with you. Shaq wouldn't deal. She may fuck Angel Reese.
Yes.
But he's not going to commit to you. And since he's not going to commit to you, he's going to treat you accordingly how you're presenting yourself. Creepy, again, like you said, Donovan, is a subjective term.
Yep.
To how do I say this? It's a subjective term to label men a certain way so they're not held accountable for their poor behavior.
Not only that, when women label men as creepy to stop them from acting on their masculine instincts. Oh, he's creepy. No. The reason you think he's creepy is because you know you could never get him. But you better fucking believe you better bet your bottom fucking dollar that if Shaquille O'Neal ever made a pass at this bitch,
she'd say yes.
Faster than Angel Reese gets in it. Exactly.
She'd say yes. Like, stop it.
As a matter of fact, this is actually haterade. This is actually haterade. Who do you want Shaquille O'Neal to look at, boo? You? No, that's not going to happen. Sorry.
The quote-unquote uncle or mentor. Have a good day.
This feels like how most women feel when they...
Another unattractive woman.
And she got a bull ring.
Woman with a fucking bull ring. Unbelievable.
Think that they have a, platonic relationship with a male figure or even like a father figure, and then realize that all along the person...
Donovan
has ill intention for.
Oh, listen to that. Oh, hold on. Let me rewind that. Oh, this is cute. Oh, this is real cute. Listen to this.
Feel when they think that they have a platonic relationship with a male figure or even like a father figure, and then realize that all along the person has ill intention.
Oh, that's funny. Because this happens to men all the time.
Oh,
a man will be dealing with a woman that he thinks that he thinks she's romantically interested. But when it comes to pay the piper, she had ill intentions. All she wanted to do was use him for time, attention, money, gifts, etc. And then on the back and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I just didn't mean to come off that way. If it came off that way, then I'm sorry."
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were looking for something more. I was just looking for a fun time. I've taken my fair share of L's. I've heard all I've heard all the crap. But when a guy does it, that's a problem. It's the same thing as the Tinder swindler guy.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Women can leverage their sexuality for a man's resources, but when a man leverages his resources for a woman's sexuality, it's creepy.
Donovan?
For Shaq to come out his mouth at the...
I'm sorry, what was the law? I forgot what one of your laws that specifically said this. You said that if a man has a decided advantage on the sexual marketplace.
Oh yeah, law number 36. Yeah. Women do not like it when men have a decided advantage on the sexual marketplace. Women love to play the game, but they don't like to play the game when they run up on a man who plays it better than them.
Daisy, Chen.
Yeah, right.
Age of 52, I think, or 54, something like that, and say that Angel Reese would have to, wear the little shorts that she wore when she was on Wildin' Out, which while you're looking at her ass anyway.
Because it's out there.
Why are you looking at her ass anyway? Nasty, because it's
out there. It's fucking out there. It's on. It's God knows how many images on Google. We just saw how many ass pics that Angel Reese has on fucking Google. Where else can we look?
These bitches are mad because dudes like Shaq aren't checking for them.
Exactly.
But for him to say that she has to wear those shorts, and you know how much attention she would get if she wear those shorts. You're nasty and you're
okay. Shaq's nasty, but she ain't nasty.
Right.
Back in the day, we would call her nasty for going out the house like that. Man, look at her. Well, just about a week or two
like
ago,
a rundown version of Viola Davis.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Viola Davis. Damn, don't do that.
I like her as an actress, but a rundown version of her, she fits the bill.
No, you're right.
About her wearing that. Mm-hmm. And I don't think it's appropriate for women to dress like that. I mean, you can wear it. I'm
whether for white, black, or, I mean, that's inappropriate.
Like if shut up. You in the WNBA. I'm tired of you cutting me off when I'm talking. You're a role model for kids. I know you don't want to be a role model, but if you're the image of that league, you shouldn't be dressing like that. You should be business. You should. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Well, hold on now. Now he says you shouldn't be dressing like that if you're representing the league. And this just proves that nobody watches the WNBA. The WNBA is built on thottery. And we have to be careful because we're on YouTube. But the WNBA is all about switch hitting endorsement, anti-America, anti-Trump, and pro-thought behavior. Yeah. So to be honest with you, I mean, listen, we can all bitch and moan about what Angel Reese did. What she did is on brand. What she did was on brand for the WNBA. That's why it's the women that don't. That's why it's the women that don't have a problem with it, and the men do.
Yeah, exactly. Like nobody until Caitlin Clark came in the picture. Nobody really watched the WNBA. So how do you get an audience? Mostly, obviously, men are gonna watch women play basketball. You gotta do some thottery.
There you go.
Wrong. You can dress and still look great and sexy and all that, but that's just raunchy. And then when Shaq makes a joke about it, now you feel uncomfortable. And you know Shaq is a comedian. Yeah. What do you think was going to happen?
Go ahead.
Yeah, Pearl went at what one of the Hodge twins said. Pearl actually went through this when she was on Jubilee with that Jasmine Jafar chick. I don't know. Oh my gosh, she's so annoying. I think she's banned from FNF. I think Myron can't even like deal with her in the FNF panel anymore.
Oh no way.
No, she can't. And yeah, she said she said since Pearl was dressed very modestly and everything like that. But here's the thing: Jasmine Jafar, obviously she's a slut, but she was dressed in a full dress and everything like that. But it showed off everything, showed off her curves and everything like that. And they were talking about how women dress and to get attention from men or anything like that. And she said some stupid argument like, "Oh, well, Pearl, you're showing your legs and you're showing your whole skin on your arm. Aren't you getting attention?" I'm like, what the fuck does that have to do with
There's a difference. That is a disingenuous comparison.
Exactly.
Disingenuous comparison. Women showing their arms and their legs is not slutty. She knows that. She knows that.
It gives the same energy that men like him would literally talk to their fucking He is nasty. He is a definition of money cannot buy happiness, because you would think with all the money that Shaq got, he will be able to find somebody that actually loves him.
No, so watching that.
It ain't you, bitch.
That's right. That's what she's mad about.
Shaq video, y'all, and what he said to Angel Reese is just utterly disgusting, because you have not one, not two, but three damn daughters, and one of your
daughters.
Notice
how none of the black women who have made these claims about Shaq are attractive.
Yeah, they're all ugly. They're all ugly. That's what they all. It's only the ugly bitches.
And you know what? You know why? You know what? You want to know why they're doing this? It's the same concept why fat chicks say they're attractive, but they're really not. They're doing this as if they're going to put themselves in a position to say, you know what? I don't condone Shaq's behavior, so therefore I'm not going to take him seriously.
That's crazy.
Bitch, you're ugly as fuck.
Right?
Nobody's checking for you.
Is playing in the same field that Angel Reese is, and this woman looks at you as a mentor to her, and the first thing that come out of you say is some predatory shit, and the light bulb just went the fuck off.
Predatory. So now, so do you see how
we're escalating?
See how we're escalating? So first we went from like a father figure to creepy to predatory. Ay, 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 ay.
Because, y'all, we have always known that there are men who are husbands, that are fathers, that are, are supposed to be heads of household.
And check this out. Just because you have daughters does not mean that you can't be attracted to other does not mean that you can't be attracted to younger women. Get out of here, man.
And everything like that. And they say the most predatory sick shit. And it's just like, think about how many Shaqs we know in our everyday life, y'all. Come on now. What? Everyday Shaqs we know
any
in our life. That's a Shaq type of dude. But when it comes
a Shaq type of dude,
somebody that is close to him, he wants to start
I'm tired of you ain't even got no neck.
Come on, man. He's joking on the assumption that sex sells. And that's what his joke was based around.
That's all it was.
That's what she's presenting.
Y'all broke? Y'all want some money?
That's what Angel Reese is presenting.
He sound like a pimp. You want to make some real money? I can turn that league around real quick. Yeah. You want to make some real money?
You want to make some real money? I got you right over here, baby girl.
No, man. He did come off like a creep to me, but hey, I guess I'm a creep. I don't know.
Nah, just Shaq be just saying what every dude be thinking.
I know.
He don't care.
No.
Yeah.
That's why he said what he said. He don't care.
But I've noticed about black women, I don't know, maybe it's because I've had bad experiences with black women, but it seems like black women attack black.
A fun fact about the Hodge twins, both of them had black wives at one point, but they said after that, they said, fuck it. I think one of them has an Asian wife and one of them has a Latina wife.
Well, yeah, they tried it once and then that was that, of course.
Oh, you're frozen.
Over the stupidest thing.
It'll unfreeze.
This is actually her podcast.
Right.
I was thinking it was Shaq's. I should have known better. It's all purple and pink. And
I mean, why she...
Shaq ain't gonna have no podcast like this. What was we thinking?
Yeah,
podcast. Shaq's 7'2" with a pink background. By mistake.
Look, unapologetically Angel. Unapologetically, where them booty shorts at?
Yo, these guys are actually pretty funny.
All up in arms about what Shaq said. And the title of her podcast is Unapologetically.
Wait a minute, who's our sponsor?
They actually interviewed Pearl.
Go ahead.
They actually interviewed Pearl.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Diabetes? Is that Reese's peanut butter cup?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. And of course, her podcast is sponsored by Reese's, which is actually now look, I'll give her a check mark for that. Yeah. I'll give her a check mark for that. Hey, listen, she's leaning into her last name. I ain't good. I'm good with that.
What's all those?
But on the other hand, we all know that 80% of black women are either overweight or obese. So not exactly.
So probably you can sponsor it, but probably not with the candy overindulgence.
There you go. You know how that goes.
Oh, I get it. Angel Reese.
Yeah.
Oh, that's corny as hell.
I do like me some Reese cups, though. I've always liked me some Reese cups.
Yeah, unapologetically Angel Reese. That's why she got the peanut butter cups at Reese.
Yeah.
Yes, that's corny, though. If I was you, I just wore them booty shorts.
Yeah, you should have came out in your booty shorts again.
Yep, there you go.
You get more eyes on you.
Here we go. Yeah, that's it. Look. If she really wants to have a successful podcast, she might as well have done it in the booty shorts. Why are you running now?
Yeah. Call her daddy talks about sucking dick all day.
Oh my God, call her daddy. Jesus fucking Christ. Ay. All right. So now we are going to react. Now we are going to react to, let me stop the screen share here so I can change it. We are now going to react to the Pearl Castle, the Pearl Frank Castle. You guys know how that goes. The pregame, which is no longer because Pearl just could not do it anymore. She just couldn't.
And shout out to Pearl for doing it for a year, maybe a year and a half, but I get why she stopped. So
dude,
no hate on Pearl whatsoever. Pearl, I love your channel. Thank you for the value you provide, but trust me, I get it. I get why you stopped.
Totally agree. Be tall, young, and attractive with the $2 super chat. Says Shaq, a desperate lame lurking in regular girls' DMs. No, he just likes shooting at low-hanging fruit. He knows what's up.
Yeah, to fuck, dude. To fuck.
Yeah, he's trying to fuck. Shaq is doing what Shaq's doing what the fuck he does. What's he supposed to do? What was he trying to smash out celebrity hoes? No, man, you got to go for the common girls. Fuck out of here. All right, here we go. Oops, sorry about that.
I have a question from this lady here. Just correct me if, in case I understood wrong. You said that men are more clever than women. Have I heard it correctly?
When she says men are more clever than women, over in Britain, clever means smart.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. How you can prove that?
They have very
look around.
Big, difficult medical things when take this two part of brain and show the logical way. For example, if man play chess, he can play 10 steps. They make the same experiment with women, can be maximum 5. Her brain not have deepest level which have man. It's approved. It's approved. If you're interested, find it on Google.
It means IQ.
It's man IQ. It's man how deep he can make. If you take all statistic, women we cook every day, but chefs it's always men. Women can be nurse, but the biggest men who make operation it's men. Women can help and manage things, but owner of business it's men.
Yo, look at the black woman in the middle with the. Look at the black woman in the middle with the hoops that are way too big.
Yeah.
Way too big. Look, all of a sudden she's starting to get uncomfortable.
If you open Forbes,
She's
because
rolling
I'm
her
doing
eyes,
research in my
she's
life,
her hands.
and I have academic to high education of psychology, clinical medical psychology, and I work in hospital, and I have experience about this. And yes, I can say with absolutely numbers. If you need, you can check on Google. Yes, men clever, men stronger. Also try to check in tennis. Men can faster
because they have
in all men he's bigger. We cannot. We cannot.
This lady in the red is, the lady in the red is actually nailing it. I mean, and it's a shame that women like the one in the red get suppressed, canceled.
There you go.
Because she's actually saying common sense. I worked with fashion models in New York for about 10 years. I was a nightclub promoter. And Pearl and I were talking about this.
Got it. What's up?
Yeah, and here's the reason why. Well, especially since the election passed. Since we know that women control most votes.
Yep.
Yeah, and since most of the states were red, here's the thing. Women are okay. They're not okay with vocalizing who they vote for,
right?
Especially if it's Donald Trump. But what he said is actually absolutely correct. Women like that get shamed, ostracized, canceled.
Yep.
And here's the thing: most women are not truly open about what's really going on. The ones that have common sense because they don't want to be ostracized. They don't want to be shamed. A lot more women have a lot more common sense than we think. It's just that they're not vocal. The ones that are vocal, like Pearl, Allie, and everything like that. Those are just the few that we know about.
Yeah,
but there's some out there. They just prefer to be left alone, and I get it.
Right. And the reason why they prefer to be left alone was exactly the reason why they do is because of the reaction of the other girl on the panel. Yeah. She's like, look, man, dude, men are bigger, faster, stronger. They have STEM is dominated by men. Most doctors are men. Most pilots are men. Men are smarter. And so the girl's like, yeah, let's continue. Yeah.
Where the Eastern European models and comparing them to the Brazilian models, and the Eastern European ones were way more traditional, submissive, and they respected the man. They didn't give a shit maybe how he looked. Brazilian ones might have loved it. They had fun, Playboy. But the Eastern European women, they had a standard of expectations of what they wanted from a man. They wanted a strong man. They placed that higher as a life partner.
Right.
But then they were willing to give that in return. The problem is when women want all X, Y, and Z, but they're not when it suits them. But then they also want X, Y, and Z when they want their cake and they eat it too, man. It can't work that way. It doesn't work that way. And I think you described it.
I think I don't have very much discussion over whatever you said.
Of course not.
I'm completely disagree.
Pretty
when
obvious.
You said men are more clever than women. Because I'm in clinical field as well. Okay, so I'm working in a hospital.
Great, I'm glad. I'm glad. Congratulations.
Here we go with the rule. Except,
right?
Hey, listen, men may be doing this, but I know some women, or I'm not that. Like,
the exception does
when
not
they
make
go with the exception. This is low IQ behavior.
Yes.
We're not talking about you, bitch. We're talking about people in general. Like I get, like I have the same thing with Byron. Like anytime I have a conversation with somebody and they talk about, well, here's the thing. It may be like this for most people, but I'm not like that. I'm not talking about you.
Right. We're talking about women in general. And they can always make that argument. Well, not all. It ain't not all. It might not be most, but it's enough.
Exactly.
And IQ, we have at least seven types of IQ that, have recognized. We have a sport IQ, have a math IQ, have either. You can't say, generalize that a woman are.
Yes, you can, because it's a general statement. This is funny when people say, well, you're generalizing people. Yes, that's
how the world works.
That's how the world works.
Less clever.
How many discovery has a woman? How many discovery has a woman?
Okay, there it is. Got her. Nailed her already. Now she's going toe to toe. She's like, see? So here's the thing, guys. The girl in the pink is obviously the feminist. The one in the red obviously has common sense.
And she's married.
Right? And that's why she's married, because she has common fucking sense.
Yeah.
She's like, all right, let's go down the list. How many men are in STEM? How many doctors are men? How many, like, she's going to go down the line here.
How many theory how many philosophy has a woman? How many artists has a woman? No.
Yes, she's right. There have been many female philosophers and inventors, but the percentage is minuscule compared to men.
Exactly.
Open.
Oh, sorry about that.
Google.
No, this is
billionaires. Let's talk about the billionaires. The richest women billionaires divorce. That's the funniest thing. The most successful women got their money.
Yeah, go ahead.
Guys, speaking of divorce, please go to the Discord.
Yes.
You will find the link to Pearl's documentary GoFundMe. Please make a donation. That documentary is going to be revolutionary.
Yes,
I highly suggest it.
The world.
Going to change the world for guys and women. So please just go to the Discord. I think Dr. B84 may have it. Dr. B84, please put that link in the chat. Trust me, it's going to be revolutionary.
Yeah, it's for a good cause, guys.
Why divorce has a relationship with the IQ?
But I'm saying, I'm asking about outcomes. So the women with the most money, how did they get there? Was it through being so smart and competent, or let's think about? I'm thinking about our female billionaires. One has a sex tape, one sells makeup, and the others got their money through divorce.
I'm an ex-model, and I work in healthcare.
Again, there it is. I. Every time Pearl makes a correct statement about something general, it comes back to you. Even if this woman were telling the truth, and she probably isn't, it doesn't matter. If you are the exception, you don't make the rule.
It's like saying, hey, we're gonna make guns. If I say guns companies, we're gonna make. Here's the thing, we're gonna make guns, but for only right-handed people, and that makes sense. No, here's for right-handed. It makes sense to make it for right-handed people because most people in society are right-handed. It doesn't make sense to make it for people left-handed because that's very cost ineffective. That's not going to make a difference on the market. We can't focus on the minority. We have to focus on what the majority wants.
If anytime someone argues for the minority situation, you've already lost the conversation. You've lost the argument.
And I'm ex-model.
You're a model.
I'm a model.
Okay, and you're working.
No, that is absolutely fucking cap. There is
no. Look like a fucking model. You look like a dead tree,
dude. look at the girl in red. Look at the girl in red. She's looking right at the camera, like, "Are you serious?"
She's like, "Are you, bitch?"
She's like a model. Yeah, sure.
Hit the really nigga.
Oh yeah, really nigga. Yep, there it is. Yep, that's what it is. That's what it is. Kyle 2020 with the $2 super chat says women really want everything to be unknowable, right? And the reason why they want everything to be unknowable is because if everything is knowable, you know the truth.
Yes, and another reason they. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Another reason they want things to be unknowable is because they want things open to interpretation. Therefore, there's no definition, and anything could mean anything.
Bingo. They want everything to be subjective, so that can be left up to personal interpretation.
Yep.
The healthcare.
Yes.
Okay, great. And I have a black belt in karate.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Why? Who believes her?
Bruh. So so she's a model. She's a research analyst. She has a black belt in karate. Come on, man.
I may give her points. Maybe maybe it's possible, research analyst, but a model and a kung fu master?
No, that's cap. That's all cap, dude.
Stop the cap.
If you say that women are not clever,
no, she said men.
No. She didn't say women are not clever. She said men are more clever than women.
Yes, exactly. We're not saying that women are not. This is what it's like. It's like the bitch that got kicked off, the black woman on First Event that got kicked off for trying to police Myron's language about how Myron made the argument about how most women in society are lazy, and when he means lazy, he means that they're not willing to work as hard as men.
That's it.
That's it. But she tried to police his language and said that he says females are lazy. No, he never said that. He said the majority. And then she buckled down. She conceded that. And then maybe he could say some. No, that's not the case. You can't police his language to what he's actually trying to say.
Absolutely
not. Majority of women don't work as hard as men. That's a fact.
Real talk, man. Now, some women are fucking lazy. Let's just keep it real.
Said the men are more clever.
No, I'm completely disagree. We can't say who is where. We have to say.
I think we can look at the outcome, so we can see who
is not an outcome. Is which category? The men can be better runner if they run with women because they have testosterone. They have a bigger. Muscles, not because they are more clever. They like the sport IQ than.
Yeah, go ahead.
Here's the argument. Here's an argument that may appease some women out there.
Okay.
Apparently. We all know that women in general are not fit to be leaders, whether it's a corporation or not. Definitely not a relationship.
Oh, definitely.
Are there exceptions? Absolutely.
Sure.
And here's the thing. Most men, not most men, because most men will never run for office, but the ones that would run for office, run for office and put the state of the country in a better light, they're capable of doing it. Most women in that position? No, absolutely not.
Totally
and Myron made this argument, and I wholeheartedly agree with him. The only exception, the only female president that would ever consider having to run the country is Candace Owens.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only.
I can't think of anybody else, but that's it.
That's it. Yep. No, definitely not these fake ass tradcons like Lauren Jen.
Higher, but you can.
New York's Ninth Wonder has gifted 5 Donovan Sharp memberships. I can't see the memberships. Well, at everybody. Oh, you know what? I got to bring up the other chat. Shout out to Luke Perry. I'll shout out the new members when I bring it up.
Compare this lady with this lady. Okay, this man with comparing the men. You said one time you said men are different with women. The brain is different. The size is different.
Exactly.
And then you compare the IQ together. It's absolutely wrong. Exactly. Absolutely wrong.
It's because we're different that we have to compare.
There you go. That's exactly right. She has a problem with the fact that we're different.
Yes,
I think that's the bottom line.
Yeah.
I'm looking at outcomes. I'm looking at what. Well, I don't. Not beautiful. I'm not talking about beauty.
No, you said beauty.
I said we monetize. I said okay. Let's talk about value added to society. What makes society run? Okay. No. Wait. Let me.
Do you hear? Do you hear this girl? Pearl is about to dunk on her, and she knows it. That's why she's trying to.
She's filibustering.
Yep.
Let me. I need you. Remember. Stop. Mute her mic again. All right. This is your final warning. One more time, you're gonna go. Okay.
Lady.
So
I don't think.
I'm sorry. Okay. Thank you.
Lady.
All right. Thank you. All right. Wait. What did you say?
Respect your guest.
Okay. Actually, you can go now. Thank you. Goodbye.
I didn't hear what she said.
I didn't hear what she said either.
Hold up. I think you just.
What is final warning? One more time, you're gonna go. Okay.
Ladies.
So
I don't think. I'm sorry.
Okay. Thank you.
It's very impolite.
All right. Thank you. All right. Wait.
Oh. Respect your guests. You can't talk to me like that. No, bitch.
Oh, that's what. Oh, bitch, get the fuck out of here.
What did you say?
Respect your guests.
No,
okay. Actually, you can go now. Thank you.
Yeah. It's funny. So she's cutting. So she's cutting across Pearl. She's cutting Pearl off. She's filibustering. But then she wants to say, respect your guests. Fuck out of here.
Bye. Yeah, goodbye. Security will
escort
you out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah. I've warned you like 3 times.
To what?
to stop over talking me. We read you the rules at the beginning of the show. It's all right. Go ahead.
Everyone talking with each other.
No, all right.
No, you're the only bitch talking. Get the fuck out.
And now you're gonna keep talking back. Goodbye. Goodbye. Go, please.
Go. Let's go.
They always do this.
Please exclude my conversation.
And it's because they always want the last word. That's why.
That's what it is. That in large part. They always want the last word and they want to win the argument. So now she's up out of there, man.
No, it's live, so I'll see.
We're
you.
out.
Oh my gosh.
This is funny. She thinks that so here's what's happening. Here's what's happening. And this is the first time I'm seeing this. What's happening is that she is embarrassed by the fact that she's being kicked off the show.
Yeah.
And so she just said to Pearl, delete this or delete this mute this conversation. And Pearl's like, nope, this is live. You're getting kicked out live.
Yep.
Very impolite of you. You didn't invite me to kick me out.
I didn't want to, yeah, but
I'm calling the people who invite me. I work since 8 morning till 7 p.m. in a hospital.
Okay.
I put there for
okay.
I
All right.
have 8 years old baby.
Nobody cares what you're saying. Get out, man.
And you asked me to kick out.
Mhm.
It's very disrespectful.
Okay.
Yeah, women can't take L's.
I mean, if you knew all that, you could have just followed the rules, though. Because she warned you over and over again to stop over talking, and even while you were doing it just now, she still told you. Okay,
and she wouldn't stop doing it. And then as soon as Pearl clapped back, she said, "Respect your guests." No, fuck you.
okay, stop. But you just didn't.
Y'all see how
It's like
y'all see how her emotions just took over, though, right? It's just a clear example of how everything she was saying was bullshit.
She doesn't like it. People put a lot of time and effort. You can.
all right.
It's a clear.
All right.
It's a
All
clear
right.
example.
Can you take her out,
Please.
please?
Please
Thank
just-
you.
Just a minute.
Are you
No,
serious?
she doesn't.
Just a
No,
minute.
go take it.
Now she's being defiant.
Go, take your
Okay,
shit
you don't-
out.
okay, she'll
No,
come, she'll
no,
come.
no, that's not your show. No.
I'm not interested.
No,
Yeah.
please.
See, now she's trying to save face.
Take her.
She wants that last word. She's
Yeah.
like, all right, well, I'm gonna sit here. No, get the fuck out.
Exactly.
Get
She's
out.
just sitting there on her phone,
Yeah, what is she
putting on her
doing?
glasses nice and slow, as if she's in control of the situation.
Yeah,
Bitch,
yeah,
get
exactly.
out.
It's over. It's over.
Please leave.
Can you just leave?
Leave.
It's not worth it.
Leave.
This is the problem.
It's not worth it.
Like,
ask to leave, just leave, please.
no, take her out. Take her out.
Can I just
See, do you see how she is forcing them to be physical with her?
Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
being
she's
asked
doing-
to leave, and she is not leaving.
Yeah, they're doing that so that she can use the situation to say, hey, he assaulted me.
Yep, there you go. There you go.
say I don't
Like, take her. Get out.
Babe, just don't.
Get out.
Hold on.
See, don't touch me.
Babe, don't worry about it. It's just a show. It's just a show.
Oh my God!
It's
Pause.
just a show.
It's not just a. I hate it when bitches do this.
Oh my God, dude.
I hate it. It's just a show. They're just doing it for the views.
No, she kicked you out fucking for real.
Exactly.
Oh, it's just a show.
I respect you, but I just sit down and have a good show. I don't want you to leave.
No. Goodbye. Goodbye. No, she's go.
Just
go.
please be respectful. That's all she's saying.
No, be respectful. No, bitch. No. I'm gonna tell you what. The quickest way to get kicked off a podcast is to tell the podcast host to be respectful. Fuck you.
Exactly.
I'm so sorry. I'm against my time.
Okay.
Yeah, just watch out, bro. Watch out, bro. She's a black belt in karate.
Oh gosh, it's so crazy. It's like women
She's a
play-
black belt in karate. Saying, watch out, chief.
Are you going to publish this?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yes.
She's still
Goodbye.
talking.
Goodbye.
Yeah, you're basically
Still talking.
Unbelievable. They can't take L's.
No, they can't. And the reason why women keep talking, especially on Fresh and Fit when they're getting kicked out, is because nobody's gonna hit them.
Right. No one
Except for Icy and Melissa.
Oh, shit. I mean, hey, shit. You fuck around and find out. Yeah, King Life says she signed something that will most likely say we reserve the right to remove you physically from the premises. Yes, that is exactly what she has them sign.
The waivers.
Yes, I have personal knowledge of that. Yeah, good call there.
Yeah.
This is what stuff like this is why Pearl does not do the show anymore. She just could not deal with it.
Yeah, I could tell right now she's got a headache. She can't deal with it.
Dude,
And
she can't deal with it.
I don't blame her for stopping.
No, neither do I. Neither do I. It just wasn't worth it anymore, man. It just was not worth it.
Only that live here. If it was because it's
What the fuck, dude?
I don't remember what we're talking about.
Can I just go to
Yeah. So you said you're a psychologist? Yeah. So you think? So why do you think? Why do you think men are more clever? What's the psychology?
You know, it's about to understand who you are and which energy you have more, female or male. Of course, exists now a lot of male women.
Where are you from? Where's accent from?
Oh, I have a long story. I born in Russia after I lived many years in Bulgaria.
Okay, I knew it had to have been Eastern. I was like, it has to be East.
Yeah. I have experience in marriage 19 years, and I know all about relationship. And we're sure in something men they're very strong, and we need to respect them. And something women they're very strong. And women we are more strong and emotional. You are right that men cannot live without us, and we also give inspiration of men. And we have very big role for men. And women just need to understand what is her role.
Well, my issue is I'm just talking about the infrastructure of society.
Yeah.
So it's like if we're not making the most money, if we're not doing the most dangerous jobs, how can we say we have an equal impact as men when it comes to running society?
It's the biggest problem. Biggest problem. The problem if men make less money than women, very often it disappears sexual attraction.
Got it?
Yeah, here's the thing about women who don't like these arguments. The reason why they get so angry is because they want the masculine things that they do, they want to be valued for that the same as men. But here's the thing. We as men, we don't care about that shit. We don't care.
No.
And another reason why they get mad when they hear the truth is because they lack in the things that men care about.
That's right. Wow, that's a very good point.
Yeah.
They know that when you boil it down to just like salt and water, they don't really have much value to add to the world.
No, just hey, don't be a hoe.
Yep.
Cook, clean, just don't give me a headache. And if I tell you to do something, just do it. Don't give me a fucking headache. That's it.
Dude,
That's
dude,
it.
and they can't even do that.
They can't even do that.
Mike Hawk with the $5 super chat says, and some NinjaTube podcaster will claim that Pearl got destroyed on her own pod by that chick. Yeah, Pearl gets absolutely owned. No, Pearl did not get destroyed. That bitch did.
Because automatically we are women, not because we want money from men. Of course, it's great. I like to receive gifts, help of men. But if men all time have less money than women, he become to be her son.
Say that again.
He become to be her son, and she doesn't respect him. We are women. We must respect men who are stronger and bigger than us. Otherwise, we can very like him. You can know my son.
This is why she's married, guys. Ladies, if you're watching, this is why this woman is married.
Yeah, because she's fucking based.
Yes, there you go.
And we become to be like mother and son. And man inside us, he also hate if we are more stronger because he not feel correct and not feel good with us. And it's before many years when we live in cave, man go, he take one big meal and say her wife, it's your meal, eat it.
Yes.
And she cooked and she eat it. Now a woman say, you know, a meal which you gave me, it's not enough. I can make it faster and bigger.
Yeah.
And the woman says, stay home in cave, take care about child. I go to make a huntering. I will take a man. I will take a meal, and now
you're complimenting the guy.
Yes. And by the way, Luke Perry said he come up with a headline: "Black belt 50-year-old destroys Pearl." Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Jesus Christ.
Just so you know. So you take off the headphones you have, put those on, just because otherwise it's gonna. Yeah, there you go.
By the way,
I'm curious. Sorry, go.
No. By the way, while you were gone, did you look up the definition of misogyny?
No, why?
Pause.
What you got?
Yeah. The black woman accused Pearl and the male guests of being misogynist. So for just feedback, so they're yeah. So there is, and I think she also called them prejudiced. So they're asking her to substantiate her claims and how she does.
There you go. Okay, here we go. Good reference point.
Well, you want me to look? Context. While we're still going on this thingy, me saying that. If I feel, I don't understand what the issue is. It's an opinion that I have that I feel.
That's what we're feelings, boo.
I feel like.
Yeah,
no,
look,
it's about
look. Definitions are not based on I feel like. Definitions are definitions.
there's a lot of things that go against.
Like things that you're saying is against women. But that's like me calling women. But that's like me calling someone fat and not knowing what fat is.
She called the dude a misogynist, and she has no idea what the fuck misogyny is.
Exactly. Tiny talking to the mic just so you could.
If you're doing things that are against women, or you say things that are against.
What is against women? Like, I just want to know what is against women.
What do you mean? What is against women?
Because you say I say things that are against women. What is against women?
Can I say something?
Specifically,
I'm not going to speak.
Yeah, specifically, yes.
Pearl is asking this woman on the couch, please substantiate your claims.
Yes.
If we're against women, please. It's like the last FNF podcast. She said, I'm not going to substantiate my claims. The people are going to make their judgments online. You could not rebut anything the 18-year-old chick was saying to you.
No, she got absolutely owned. She got owned and she was pissed.
Exactly.
I can't even. Hello, I can't be.
I'm not going to speak for you.
It's when you're like, what is it? Not racism, but when you're like sexism, prejudice towards certain. That's how I feel.
Okay, hold on.
How I feel.
That's how I feel.
And it's okay for me to feel that way.
Yes, it is okay for you to feel that way, but when you talk out of turn, we're going to call you out.
Yep.
I feel this is my feeling. This is my opinion. This is just off the back of what you're saying. There's some statements that people can make, and as yourself as a host that you've made, it puts the women in a negative light. Oh, we know, what do women's
but are they true?
What
exactly.
There it is. Are they true?
They true.
Yeah. Women speak about the negative things that women do. Yeah, damn right it's gonna look bad.
And that's to say you're saying facts and all of that, and we can go on Google. We're not allowed to be on our phone. That's part of the rules, right? I'm sure if I could go on Google right now and bring up some facts, I can bring up some facts. Same way this lady here, Natalia, she's researched and done some studies. She's got her area of expertise. There's so many.
That woman is not an expert in anything.
Women as well that have contributed loads of
This is the same thing Pixie does.
Yep.
She.
Yep.
Oh God.
I would love to see your research. Fuck out of here.
Perfect things, not perfect things. Loads of great things in society. Look at when England and whatever went to war, and all the soldiers.
England and whatever went to war. Ay. She didn't even know about her own fucking country, dude. Give me a break.
And who were called to come and help rebuild?
Who is defending the society though?
Thank you.
They couldn't even work in the factories if the men were defending the society.
Thank you.
Okay, but it shows that how they were part of the.
Pause. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
This woman right here is the same woman that made that argument when Myron made that with that blonde Puerto Rican chick. He said that the men were off the war. That's why the women had to work. Here's the thing. She did not say it like that, because if she says that men went off to war so that women can be safe and work however they please, that sounds noble. No, she said the men left.
Oh my God. No, the men went to war. That's what happened.
Exactly. And this woman doesn't even know.
No, she not only does she not know, she's not self-aware. It's crazy.
They were able to help rebuild. So it showed that they had a purpose. They were
able to help, but they still didn't do the thing that was the most necessary.
Which was
defending society. If the men were not in the army.
Do you see how women take male protection for granted?
Yes, exactly.
Dude, modern women have no idea the sacrifices that men make for them on a regular basis.
Yeah, she's speaking so candidly about it, as if it was easy for us to do.
Which is what?
Yeah, which is what? Exactly. Well, you speak like it's like everything thing. Well, men do this. Okay, they do it every day. Yeah, we do it every day, but you know how hard it is?
No.
And here's the thing. I'm not complaining about it. I understand that as a guy, that's my duty. I'm supposed to work hard to get where I need to be. And I get that. But don't speak as if you're in the position to tell us what it is that we do for y'all.
Wow. Very good point. Because a lot of women do that on a regular basis. And that's another way they police our language.
Yep. I mean, now women go out to war now, don't they?
So
women don't go out to.
Are you kidding me?
Women are not on the front lines, bitch.
No. Here's the thing. My best friend, she's a woman. She's in the army. She's not on the front line. She's a medical corpsman.
Yes, of course.
She's not on the front lines. I respect her for doing the,
Yeah, hey, if you're in the service, you're in the service. But she's not on the front lines with an M16.
Yes, but here's the thing. She's based just like me. She would tell you, "Oh no, I'm not going to be fighting all those men. You're fucking crazy." And she understands that. But here's the thing. Like, she's not in the conflict. She's not in the violence. And here's the thing. We don't want women in those positions because they could be prisoners of war and made an example of. We don't want them in that position.
No, we do not. Hell no.
Crazy. Do you know what's crazy? One, women can't become Navy SEALs or whatever the highest echelon because they can't physically do it, and they're lowering
What do you mean,
standards
why?
of the military.
She knows why. She's just being combative and disingenuous. Guys, what you guys are witnessing here? What you guys are witnessing here for any man who thinks that, okay, you know what, British black women are different from American women. No, they're not. The only thing that British black women have in common, the only thing that differentiates British black women from American black women is their accent. Yeah. That's it. They are literally the same.
Want to know who's a perfect example of this?
Who's that?
Another bitch that Pearl kicked off, Esther.
Oh my God, dude, Esther. Oh, Jesus Christ. Esther was the worst.
She was the worst.
Esther is the fresh and fit version. Esther is the fresh and fit version of the bitch last night. Or the bitch on Saturday night. Dude, Esther is absolutely insufferable. I'm surprised that Pearl even had her back, to be honest with you. After she kicked her after she made her.
I think that was the last time when I think she only had her on. I think that was the last time when she had when she kicked her off when Destiny was on her
yeah.
back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I think that was the last time. I didn't see her after that. I think I think Pearl actually made a YouTube short saying, "I'm done with Esther. She's done."
There it is. Yeah, that was it. Like, she's done. She's not coming back.
Because they want to include women, which I think is a bad thing. I think they keep telling us we're equal to men, and we are not. I think they keep saying that we can do the same things that men can do, and we cannot. I don't think that makes me mean or misogynistic. I think it's true.
There are certain things that physically women cannot do that only men can do to a certain degree. You have categories the same way in Olympics. You're not going to put a woman to compete against a man because.
Oh yes, we do.
Yeah, we do.
We watched
the Transformers.
Yes, we watched a biological man win the gold medal in women's boxing. So she's wrong on that one.
Physiologically, you can't compete. If there's a weightlifting championship, if there's a weightlifting championship, women want to excel the same way men do.
Right. Okay. So if you enter a man's world, then compete.
Yeah, I think Pearl actually had I don't even know if Pearl still plays volleyball, but I think she had an issue with somebody trying to send biological men into her volleyball league.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, she had a
biological men would dominate in volleyball.
Yeah.
Be a man, and if you can't do it,
but they don't do that though. The thing is, they're going to have categories. Women are going to compete against women. Men are going to compete against men. When there's a race, Natalia, you were talking about women can't run as fast as men. Fine, we can accept that. So you race, you stay in your lane, you stay in your category.
Correct.
And you race against those, and women can be fast.
But
because it's
my whole point.
Yes,
the terminology.
It's a bad analogy.
Yeah, she says we can accept that. No, you will fucking.
You have to accept that.
Yes, you have to fucking accept it. When she says we can accept it, that means we're just choosing to accept that men are stronger than us. It's up to us whether or not females are stronger than men. That's not your choice. That's biology. You can't control that.
Sean Morris with the $2 super chat says more Donovan Sharp Phoenix Light Games collabs, please. All right, so far so good.
Is women do not do the hardest jobs in society.
Some women do.
I'm sorry, it is very much an exception.
There are brain surgeons who are women. There are scientists who are women.
It is the exception. It is not the rule.
Okay.
Inventions. 80% of things that are invented were by.
I really wish
the rest of the 20%, the remaining 20% are women.
And I just want to know, what is women? What is holding us back?
Nothing's holding us back.
How do we know it was actually men who invented these things? Because if I came up with an invention and I said, "Babes, progress this for me, please," I'm sure he would be happy to run.
So I just want to understand. I just want to understand your premise. So your premise right now is that all the inventors, it was their wives actually invented.
No, she would have said that.
But it's so crazy because when a woman accomplishes something, we never say, "Oh, it was probably the man behind her." In general, I might do that, but in general, in society, right?
Oh yeah,
but vice versa. It's like
behind every great man is a great
that whole.
We say all of the things that men have accomplished, we attribute them to women in some way.
Probably because historically men were the leaders in society. Women are told to be quiet. As you mentioned previously, we listen more. So even if
no, you do not listen more. Are you kidding me?
Black women don't listen.
No.
Are you kidding me?
We do, even if we did invent something, it would be the men to carry it forward because they
That's
are
not true.
Diabolical Man says black women would be great warriors, though. Actually, they made a documentary about it. It's called The Woman King.
Yeah, the Woman King. I saw that. That shit was trash.
That was a shit show.
Earliest millionaires in the U.S. One of like the very first millionaire was a woman, and I don't remember what she invented, but she invented a bunch of shit. Yeah. And this is like another. This is I can't remember, but I know she was the first female millionaire. And this is like this is a narrative that women couldn't have couldn't be influential in society, that women couldn't talk. It's just incorrect. There are like Cleopatra, Joan of Arc. There have always been high IQ women that have been very impactful in society.
Yeah.
There have been
Madame Curie. Go ahead.
What were you saying?
Madame Curie, Margaret Thatcher.
Yeah, and here's the thing about Cleopatra that a lot of black women love to mention Cleopatra. I'm actually an ancient Egypt aficionado.
Oh,
Cleopatra brought Egypt to the ground to sleep with Caesar.
Okay, perfect. There you go.
And they don't mention that part.
So
they just mentioned that
Cleopatra
was in that position. Exactly. She ran Egypt into the ground. She was not a great leader.
No.
She ran it into the ground. What the fuck are you talking about?
She doesn't know.
Queens and rulers.
Metallic says black women do listen, Donovan. They listen to their own ignorance.
That men have traveled thousands of miles to get wisdom from. This idea that women just could not get ahead is not true.
It's not that women can't get ahead. It's not that women can get ahead. And if we're gonna go on facts, obviously I can't bring up my facts now, but we know.
Yeah, she's bullshitting. She's not bringing up shit.
She's just making it up as she goes.
She's making it up as she's going, and she's pretending that her phone is the end all be all. Bitch, get out of here.
That women have been silenced in many situations. If you look at different cultures, different contexts, you know, women don't have the same voice, are not given the same voice or the opinion to speak up as men, or even if they do speak, they're not heard, because women, your place is to stay on the side, you know, be submissive.
No, but I'm saying that's not true.
It is true in certain contexts. Two things can be true at once.
There it is. Two things can be true at once. That is always said by someone who loses an argument.
Yep.
Somebody, anytime somebody says two things can be true, this is what argument loser. Oops. This is what argument losers are now saying. Well, two things can be true when they don't have an argument.
Exactly.
That's the thing. We have to look at things in a wider perspective, in a big perspective. Just because it's not true here, it doesn't mean it's not true in Ghana.
But it's like whenever I like refute a point, it's like you guys are like jumping through hoops to try to make us the victim.
I'm not making you. I'm not a victim. Women are not victims.
Let me jump on that point. You because you mentioned Nigeria.
Yeah.
Back in the day, if you were to trace it back
into
playing
with her hair because she's right.
Women.
Yeah, she's playing with her hair because she's nervous.
Have always nothing. Society has never said, and it has never been in law where women can't do anything.
Yes.
The reality is, most people throughout history couldn't do anything. It was usually the elites and the rich people that could do stuff, and the women in those realms could do whatever they wanted to do.
Yes.
So
but were they recognized?
Of course they were. Why do we know Cleopatra?
Yes, but there weren't as many as
were
men.
they recognized? You were just talking about Cleopatra.
No, why do we know Joan of Arc's name? Why do we know all the female inventors that have done whatever?
Madam C.J. Walker.
Yes, why do we know this woman that helped to release slaves in America?
Queen Cersei.
This woman just got absolutely dunked on. But were they recognized? And here he is giving her a laundry list of women that were recognized.
Again, this is a woman. This is a black, obviously masculine female that wants to be valued on the masculine things that she brings to the table rather than the feminine things that men desire from her.
There you go.
And because she wants people to value her masculine habits, she lacks the feminine values that men are naturally attracted to.
That's right.
This is, a woman that gets so hell bent on proving her masculine values or whatever or her career or whatever the fuck, that means that she's lacking in femininity.
There you go. Totally agree.
If you're excellent, you will be celebrated. The reason why most people, and not women, were oppressed is because most people were seen as less than all throughout history.
At the time.
Yeah, so it wasn't women that were being oppressed. Women were being oppressed in a certain way, and men were being oppressed in a different way.
I agree with that. I agree with that. Because even when we're talking about context, I know we're not going to make it about race, but even when we look at race,
that was in my
so
head.
many people have been kept oppressed because of race. And it's the same way race is a category, so it's a social construct. You know, women, yes, we are physiological. You can mark
what she did there?
Yep.
She moved the goalposts.
Yep.
She moved the goalpost. She already knew that she was going to lose that argument. So what did she do? She says, we're not going to make it about race, but let me make it about race.
Let me make it about race. There you go.
By the way we are, that's women. But men don't necessarily look at your body and see, okay, she's women. They will look at you, you're talking about society as well, how society thinks. That's how they look at you as a woman. They will put, perspectives and mindsets on you because you're a woman.
No, I think
that made no sense.
You have a privilege.
That makes no fucking sense.
That didn't make any sense.
No, how men perceive you is how you portray yourself.
Here you go. Yes, what you project is what men perceive. Yeah, she don't know what she's talking about. It was just words.
Woman, I think it's easier. I think you're more
if you know how.
If you use it to your advantage.
In certain areas, Pearl, not in everything.
No, I think as a young woman, you have so much privilege in society.
More than men,
yes.
in general.
Yeah,
you
absolutely have more privilege.
I agree with that because I have 6 brothers, and when I first come to England, there are certain comments my brothers made, and they were more like, but it's easier for you being a woman. And I do agree with that. There are certain things, especially culture, it's much harder for them,
of course,
as a man to go out and start, like for us,
right?
We can get, like you said, we get attracted by so many men. They want to take care of us. It's much easier for us. I totally agree.
Well, and there's so many women's shelters that help us.
Yeah,
there are no men's shelters.
No. Yeah, it's true.
There are women.
What are you
talking about?
Women's shelters.
Because men don't speak up. Are you out of your mind? So we live in a patriarchy, but men don't speak up.
We live in a fucking gynocentric society, man. And here's the thing about homeless shelters for men. You want to know what you want to, and Pearl actually substantiated this. Some divorcees from divorce court who get run over, they're homeless guys.
Yep. Homeless guys. How is that fair?
Yeah.
I'm gonna skip to the end because we're getting short on time here.
How you do
I
it?
really should.
Like honestly, did you deal with this 5 nights a week?
Well, not anymore. At one point,
I have another interesting question. What's the meaning of prejudice?
Ask yourself that.
No, because
don't come here because that's very condescending. That's extremely condescending.
It's actually not.
It is.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me go to Frank Castle number 2. Hold up. Here we go.
Security guy who I love. Thank you. You're gonna take me to my car, but I did not come here to have conversations about
cock.
I don't even use that word.
If somebody spoke to your wife like that, would you like that? If another
I was
man
actually agreeing with you.
No, that's not how you agree with me.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I have to intervene because I have
Yes, men always think about cock. You need to understand it.
I know. Natalia. No. We can.
W Natalia.
I think you're
W Natalia in the chat.
Mister.
W Natalia in the chat.
I'm raising my hand.
Mister. I think I'm so
stop. Please stop yelling. Stop yelling. Stop. You're not going to.
I'm raising my hand. No, I'm raising my hand.
Mute the mic. Mute the mic. Mute the mic. Mute the mic.
Disgusting.
Mute the mic. Please mute the mics, please. Jesus Christ.
W Natalia.
Oh, God.
W Natalia.
Wait. King, go ahead.
Can I raise my hand?
Guys, please, can we just remember the rules? Yeah, I get it. We're all having fun, but let's just try because we have people at home watching.
Ken Rose with the $5 super chat.
But
One person speaks at a time.
It's disrespectful to me. It is. But hold on, I've raised my hand, so I do want to make a point next. Yeah.
Wait, what did you say before? I just want to ask you.
She said men think about cock all the time, so I just want to carry on the point I'm making. No problem. And going off on the point you said, I mean, this is not why I came here on this podcast to talk about cock and whatever. And not to me, I do find that disrespectful. Yes, cock is a word and whatever when you use that. However, the point that I was making, I don't even remember the point I was making before because your point, I found it disrespectful.
It's not very ladylike.
Exactly.
We're not.
I mean, you telling me, wait.
Things come up on a show.
I get it.
You can't control the entire conversation.
No, we can't. But we're talking about respectful. That was part of the rules, but we need to respect each other. And I felt disrespectful.
Do you see that? Oh my God.
If somebody came and spoke
Yep. Now she's going respect. Again, there's the subjectiveness. The subjectiveness.
Talk about that. Being a married man, would you be happy about that?
I thought I was invited here to talk about adult issues. I think all the ladies are being highly offensive, disrespectful to Pearl. who's given all of you ladies this great platform.
I didn't ask about motherhood. I was invited here.
I love it when bitches are like, I was invited here. Like she's not doing you a favor. Then
you're replaceable, bitch. You're replaceable.
Do you understand? I didn't ask to be. I was invited here. And I didn't respect that I had a difference of opinion. That's all. I think personally.
Pearl, do you feel like we are disrespecting you?
Yeah, you guys have been quite rude. A lot of you. Yeah, I would actually say
the things that you do say is very offensive to all.
Right, but you can be offended. You know, you can be offended and still not overtalk people and cry and scream into the mic. Like, I'm sorry, sometimes, you know, I've been offended plenty of times on shows, and I don't, you know, overtalk people, cry and scream into the mic, especially on a show that's not mine.
Like on the
the definition.
Like on the last Fresh and Fit podcast she was on. Yeah, there were the Elsa albino looking chick was disrespecting her.
Yep.
The Russian OF girl was disrespecting her. She just walked it off.
There you go. There you go. But these bitches want to call out, well, I felt disrespected. Yeah, cry me a fucking river.
Of misogyny is the dislike, contempt, you know, and disdain of women.
So
just so you know.
So prejudice. So
no. Prejudice is prejudging someone based on the way they look. Misogyny is the inherent hatred of women. Nice try.
You basically said exactly what I said.
No,
words against women.
Words
so
have,
you
words
want me to
have, words have,
say
no,
word,
no,
so
again, words, see, she's doing it again. There it is. Okay.
So it's not prejudice.
This is the crazy thing. And they say I'm pushing an agenda, and yet this is how you act.
It's a shame Pearl's not getting a Nobel Peace Prize.
I really should.
I don't know how you do it.
I really should.
Like, honestly,
I thought she already had one.
This 5 nights a week,
right?
Well, not anymore. At one point,
I have another interesting question. What's the meaning of prejudice?
Ask yourself that.
No, because
translation. She said, ask yourself that. Yeah, translation. I don't know. Just say you don't know.
No, don't come here because that's very condescending. That's extremely condescending.
It's only condescending because she doesn't know the definition of prejudice. He is calling her out for her stupidity. Yes. He is calling her out for not substantiating her claims that someone is prejudiced and or misogynist. So now she is 0 for 2 on definitions. Not only does she not know what misogyny means, she doesn't even know what prejudice means. Yeah, it's a word she regularly throws around. And she knows she doesn't know the definition, and she's mad about it, which is exactly why she said, don't come here. Translation, don't ask me because I don't know. I don't want to be made to look like a fool for the second straight time on the word misogyny and now prejudice.
Yep.
It is. You know what? Come on. You're being very condescending. You're being very condescending.
Everything you said, I'm actually not being condescending. I'm trying to be very polite.
No, you are.
Everything you
please move on.
How do you?
And I told you, I gave you examples.
You haven't given us the right definition.
You guys still want to date British black women? Guys, we've been telling you guys this for years, man. We've been telling y'all this for years, y'all. Black women over in the UK are no different than American black women here. The accent is different.
Exactly.
They act exactly the fucking same.
There's so many different examples of
you could have Googled.
It is literally prejudice against
women. You could have Googled in the bathroom.
You hear what she said? She said there's many examples of the definition. What does that mean? She does not fucking know.
No. There you go. That's it.
You had so much.
I literally told. It doesn't matter, Pearl. This one saying when people when it's all about peace, you don't try. I feel like you guys don't try and have a conversation. You guys try to draw out people.
But you do realize
you draw out people, and that's the reason why.
All right. So
discussion.
Do you know what's interesting? You yelling at you can't. She yells over everybody. She yells over everybody and cries about disrespect. Okay, that is go.
And after you blame,
goodbye. No, meter mic. Go.
I didn't just come to the show. They didn't ask you to come to. You asked me to come to the show.
You asked me to come to the show.
I didn't. Actually, I'm gonna be honest. I don't invite anybody. My recruiters.
What's the definition of prejudice? What's the definition of prejudice?
You don't know.
Oh wow, the baby mother divorcee is relaxing about marriage.
What's the
definition? You're gonna do it to me. I'll do bad. She's overweight. It's like that baby mom is gonna talk to me about being married. Get out of here.
Oh my god, dude! Pearl. At this point, Pearl has had it. She's now taking, she's now taking shots at guests like Myron does on the way out.
You started. You started, ma'am. Yup. Goodbye. I'll see ya. Okay, then please leave. What a wow. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, she's fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, I'm very unhappy. Wow.
Well, there she goes. Yep, there she goes. Now she's hurling insults.
So funny.
Ma'am, please. Can I say something? If you want women to look good, ma'am, if you want women to look good, please, just stop talking.
Oh my God.
Keep on.
What you got?
Yeah, she said there's something I want to tackle on what she said on her way out.
Okay.
She said that Pearl is not happy and you'll never be married.
Yeah.
And when I was watching this for the first time, I took some. I was listening to this very closely, and I discovered something.
Okay.
She can't call Pearl a hoe.
Right.
That's why she said.
That's why they say that. Wow, good observation.
Yes. She says that, and she said that that's what that's the reason she can't slut shame her, because women, like you said so many times on your show, women know women, and this woman knows that Pearl ain't no hoe. So what does she say? She says you'll never be happy and you'll never be married. But here's the thing. That's projection.
Yep.
She's a single baby mama. She does not have a guy. She's overweight and she's not attractive at all. That's her telling on herself. That's not her telling Pearl what's going to happen. Pearl, the odds of her getting married are high. This bitch,
no way. Done. It was almost like it was a confession of sorts, right? Yeah. You'll never be happy and you'll never be, you're not happy and you'll never be married, which literally describes her. CDL with the $50 super chat says Phoenix Light Games is a major plus to the RP space. I'm not here to judge or force my ideologies on someone, but rather build on what we share in common and support the brotherhood. PLG, what's your Cash App? I'm about to send you $50 as well. How about that? Appreciate that.
I don't have a Cash App, but I do have a Venmo. Just I'll send it to you on a Discord. I'll send it to you via Discord on your messages. CDL. So just stay tuned for that. I'll send you that.
Absolutely. A Diabolical Man says British accent is like a double-edged sword. Used in a soft tone, it sounds sexy and attractive. Used in a negative tone, it sounds bad and unattractive. To me, the two hottest accents I have ever heard is the British accent on a feminine woman and a Southern accent on a feminine woman. Oh my God.
I like how do I say this? I don't know if it's a specific word. I like Latina, like full-fledged blood Latina accents, and I love Southern accents too. I don't know what it is. I like the Southern accents, but I like Latina accents.
Oh my gosh!
Oh yeah. The fat baby mama is coming at me. Okay, or divorcee. I don't remember. Okay.
Yo, you really got to.
I don't really. I'm just trying to be. Okay.
You still talking?
She came at me first. Otherwise, I wouldn't have said anything.
Can we get the Nigerian lady to come back? I feel bad.
She's not Nigerian.
Come back, please. Come back. Don't be like this.
No, don't bring
be
her
like
back.
this.
She's
Come back.
annoying.
No, fuck that. She's every bit as annoying.
No, but don't leave.
Oh.
Yeah. You want to know why she's leaving too? She's leaving too because she knows she's outgunned.
Yep.
No, I respect you.
Okay.
I respect you. Just please come sit down and be polite and have an adult conversation. Don't act like a
Hey,
baby.
you want to
Come
know
sit
why
down.
she also
Come sit
left?
down.
It's another reason why the girl that kicked off Fresh and Fit was starting to attack everybody. At first, she tried to manipulate the entire situation by saying that the girl with the black girl with the white top, saying that she voted
voted right, gotcha.
But she did not say that. She said that if I could vote, I would vote for Trump. But here's the thing: she was trying to. That's a technique women use in conversations when they're losing an argument. They try to rally the truth. They try to initiate the sisterhood. Oh shit! I'm looking bad. I'm losing these arguments. I need to bring in other girls to.
I need to recruit. Yeah.
Come sit down right here, right now. When I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you. Come sit down right now, please. Hey, I'm talking. Sit down.
I can't.
Sit down.
Are we going?
Unbelievable. No. The disrespect of how you talk to me now after I tell you to sit down. After I tell you to sit, I said, I'm sorry, now come sit down.
He's trolling her now. Oh, there goes somebody else.
That was so disrespectful, bro. Yo, honestly, did you guys put up with this shit?
This was bad. This is a particularly bad.
That was highly disrespectful, and honestly, it was just immature, Pearl.
Yeah, I mean, it's so funny. She's like,
still filming. Are we still?
Yeah, you want to know? Yeah, exactly. That was immature. But here's the thing: you want to know what's more mature? Saying you don't know, and you could go into more. Hey, I'm sorry, I don't know this terminology. I don't know this word. I don't know this situation. Could you enlighten me? They never do that.
No, they never ever do. They never ever do. All right, guys. Listen, that is going. Boy, we went way over. That means we have good on-air chemistry. We did this for an hour and a half, and I didn't even realize that we had been on for so long. Phoenix Light Games, my thanks for making time to come on today. Guys, follow this guy all over social media. He is in our Discord. He's one of our mods. Thank you very, very much for your time, man. We appreciate it.
No problem. And whenever I already told you my schedule or anything like that. Anytime you want me to come on, just let me know. I love doing these things. It's fun.
Will do. Absolutely. That's gonna do it. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.